All right. Hello, everybody. That's your road to Carolina Hamster here. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you about stuff like I'm back here again. And yeah, welcome to the live stream, everyone. Yep, I'm live now. And I'm gonna guys, and yeah. The microphone's working good. There you go. There you have it. And yes, I am. I want y'all to know that I'm back, and I want to apologize to you. I'm sorry what I get so upset. It's just that it take it out so far, and like I got a lot of stuff was like things I'm gonna tell you what viewers. It's like Spider-Man. And you know what? Like any content, I'm just gonna tell you what, and one thing I'm gonna tell you, like everything what I was saying, like I know I'm streaming on back to StreamYard because I do sometimes I do show my face on there because I don't show my face a lot because you gotta understand that because I don't want to show it that much because I I just like want to have fun with my YouTube content stuff. And like one thing for real, because I do YouTube shorts, I come back doing what I be doing, because yeah, I want to have fun. I mean, my friend always said, keep up doing good, you'll get popular one day. And yeah, and I'm gonna do it because I'm not letting anybody hearing me or saying stuff to me bad, because you know what, I'm just like, I'm gonna tell you like the stuff I go through, because I like I was on YouTube a long time, but the thing I'm gonna tell you things about this, guys. Yeah, this channel I put it Makoto Gamer, but I'm gonna put a VTuber called Makoto. And yes, Makoto is gonna be a VTuber name and no longer Dashiro. I'm gonna say goodbye for this model sometime, and it's gonna be changes too, because I'm gonna like come up with some ideas on YouTube, because when I'm doing live streaming, oh my gosh, this is a stupid thing, because and then Dashiro, the Carolina hamster, because yes, I was like, ever since like I would like try and get pages successful, get more comments and stuff. I would like try and get pages successful, get more comments and stuff. But because getting more viewers and stuff, get more into like, I was on YouTube a long time ago, like 2012. I've been started after I graduated from school. And my mom, and ever since like I remember I grow up, I was the last person in the family born. And then like yeah, because I'm getting like a lot of like things like yeah. I say welcome to my live stream, everyone. And yeah, this is like Dash Your Rolls gonna be, because I'm gonna remodel my model character for Makoto. The Makoto's hairstyle be look like the character I made on Sims 3. And yes, I'm gonna let y'all know that about that, and then I'm gonna do a top of the video too, because I'm gonna do some lot of streaming sometimes, but I might not gonna be doing it because I did a lot of streaming from the past. Like I'd be playing Rugrats and all this stuff, and I'm just like something about I got this Elgato Studio too, because the audio was like a little low volume, because I've been doing a lot of things for sure, because I've been watching, and I have a friend of mine who loves my contents and stuff, guys. And I'm gonna tell you something, just respect that, because I know you're gonna love this. Like I love that, like this uniform and stuff. I'm gonna have to like have them really fun, because I do want to do 2D models, but I wish I did. But in Japan was a beautiful country, and yeah, because I will like go to the countryside and all this stuff, like you know that was my favorite country, because I remember when I was like a teenager, I dreamed that I want to visit Japan. That's my country, my favorite beloved country. And then I'm gonna tell you about United States. United States was not what it used to be in my childhood. I grew up in '98. Like, you know, the days where people like some stuff I was saying, yeah, because I like just working of the area what I worked at, like, cause like things I've been doing content, like stuff I remember when I was like doing burnishing, and I was working even because I know they had that baby shower, and yeah, I remember that baby shower doing burnishing, cause the baby shower, like and like yeah, a lot of people, younger workers and stuff, cause I remember like the workers I remember a long time ago, and like things. And remember Masters Light, but if you love me talking about the stream about stuff, I'm just saying that I'm talking to my viewers too, cause like I'm just doing it for my stream yard because you can use VTubing on this stream. It's kind of weird way, but don't be mean to me. I don't want to deal like that. Well, because that thing, I was like burned because like a lot of crappy bots all piled up in the room and stuff, and like you got lazy workers. I mean, yes, it's just insane. Like lazy workers that do a lot of things. Cause I'm not using my OBS studio, and I'm like, like that's kind of like really fucked up. Like, I mean, I'm sorry I curse, but that's how I am. Like, it's just weird. Like kind of like you seen stuff happens in the online too, like psychological people, the rude ones, like coming online, get upset because like just like in Instagram, and what's the other one I was thinking? Oh yeah, like stuff, getting angry and stuff, like some crazy stuff. I'm like, you know what? I just like I don't be like raised on the internet and all that stuff. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm like virtual tuber, and like because I be doing VTubing, and I know I use my OBS studio because I say, you know what? Since my OBS studio is still working fine on my computer, because anything like in my computer, like I just like doing stuff like in the job and stuff. Like our guy just got a flu shot. I got everything. When I'm talking to you people, like I just want to get have positivities and all this stuff. I've been on contents and stuff, and like I love to talk to you people about stuff like all the time, good memories and stuff. Being Dashiro, and I'm about to make Makoto VTubing. That's what this Angelica want to see on the Instagram, who loves to help me make a model. And one thing about the time in my future when I want to grow this path, create my model to be like something you want to see. And like one simple reason, facts and stuff. Good, I got 5 likes in my videos. All right, but keep it going. And yeah, because you know what? Every amazing popular content creator that's so cool and awesome. I really love all of them because I've been like 11 years. I remember Yvonne. I remember my friend Gerald. He awesome. He cool. He's an awesome content creator. And you know what? Like ever since viewers like gain more interesting, like I'm gonna get the channel more interesting because I'm like I don't like the stuff like for psychological like things in the job. Like you got lazy work, they be on their phones a lot and all that's kind of weird. It's like strange and all this stuff I see. And because you got the worst workers and managers and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was just saying. Stuff everyone gotta be like, it can happen in your area. You can just let me know what's going on in your area because it's just weird. Like, and that's why I'm just saying things like, since that things like ever since pandemic happened in 2021, like all the time, like stuff I remember the day when I was like coming home from work, peaceful because I watch movies, spend time, hang out with my siblings and stuff. One sibling I have, and all the stuff like one thing like she talked to me on there yesterday about I'm gonna talk about the dating too. Be very careful, especially Instagram, all this crazy stuff in this world. And it's just insane. It's just like I'm just like, how messy it is. It's just that you gotta be you got because like people can like just don't know what love is. It just the love is that playing around with their feelings or catfishing and all the disgusting stuff. That's why I see stuff multiple times. I'm like, they need to get banned. I'm like, they need to be banned. I'm like, I really hate something like this and stuff. It's like the internet, like weird, especially on Instagram. And then TikTok. And then when TikTok, like, TikTok can like really ruin everything. Like it's ruining the earth. It's destroying earth right now. What we live in, because Earth is a beautiful planet. And I love Earth what it was in the 90s. And I'm going to talk about this topic about best stores I missed a long, long time. That's my childhood. That made me every time I see some nostalgic videos back in the day. And like one reason why I just like ever since the stores was so fun back then when I was a kid, right back in the day, because I was like in the more like Millennium is Millennium, and like in '93, like the micro generation grew up with Game Boy Color and all that when Pokemon came out, and then like every stuff was like so awesome back in the day. If you've been watching one of the contents like the joyful and stuff, and I'm like, what I want to like, what the world like to see stuff like. I know I've been watching a lot of live streaming. I met one of the good friends I was so close to, like after like that who graduated being a virtual tuber. It's like this girl named Midnight Man, not Midnight. Oh, Midnight. What's that VJ? I can't remember her name. Okra. I can't pronounce her name. I got disability, man. Don't you laugh, but I just say, yeah, I'm not like, I'm not stupid and dumb. I'm just telling the truth. Oprah Midnight. She was a good content creator. I really love her stream. I've been watching her videos on like I talked to her. She cool. She a famous content creator. Just like before I met Uni Sakurai, she's awesome. And like one of these VTubers that I watch, I got into VTubing because people just like saw her after she graduated. It's kind of sad you never go see them no more. And I apologize. I get so mad at you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not mad. It's just that I'm getting tired of being harassed and bullied. It's not cool. Because I'm telling you something. When you on the age, like, I would say, like, like, you guys, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to put the charger on my laptop. Be right back. Like, wow, run up. Okay, fix this. Oh, it's spark. Oh. It's like a fried cheeseburger. All right, I'm back. Fix this thing right quick. And yes. All right. And then like when you go like I know my got lazy like VH Cube and stuff, like things like in the like the virtual reality and stuff. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing, cause you had like, I'm gonna talk about Japan in a minute and stuff. Yeah, cause I'm gonna talk about that too. But like the most things, like I just seeing stuff about like when like what I said before. Oh, I confused. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the stores first. The stores was like really good back in the days, especially Kmart in 1996. It was like a lot of fun toys for kids who were born 93, 80s, all the 80s. Like that was a fun time back in the day. Most civil time in this world back then. Way better, more similar time. And then, Toy Story 2 was a good game. I mean, not Toy Story game. Why am I saying video game? Toy Story was a good movie. I said, why is that game? I'm sorry, I was stupid. Toy Story was like the movie. Like ever since I remember watching this, I was a kid. I am so a fan of Toy Story. Ever since Toy Story was so good, that was on a movie theater in 1995. It was a really good series, and if you like, you miss out a lot of things. Like I don't feel bad for anyone who missed the good old days when the series was so good and stuff. Like all those things and stuff like Leap Pad. It's like some nostalgic content creator showing all the stuff what just happened back in. I remember Leap Pad. I remember I grew up learning stuff that how it gets where we learn ourselves, learning school, smart and stuff. And I would like the time being with other stuff. I just want to say because I've been doing content for a couple years back, like growing up, because like ever since like these like when I played basketball, and I'm gonna talk about middle school days, middle school era, but it's not in eighth grade was it's rough. It was a really rough hell. Worse like and I'm gonna tell you about this, guys. I remember Darius. This dude, yeah, I remember that dude. I was like 14, I was like 13 years old that year. I was playing basketball. I would like to stand in the same spot where I like to shoot the ball. And I get tired of being bullied when I get upset. I hate being bullied. I hate it. It happens in school back then. Like just like swimming and stuff, and I'm gonna tell you like wild of sad stuff that happens in school back then. And then like like swimming and stuff, and I'm gonna tell you like wild of sad stuff that happens in school back then. Because like one thing like when I was saying stuff about a lot of things because I was like growing up those times because like but because like stuff like I remember like in middle school days, I remember going after school care and all this stuff, getting to fight, all this stuff. Like I don't like fighting oh hello Marlene, welcome to the stream. And I'm just like the day because I don't do because I changed so much, like the attitudes and stuff. And then like being like a teenager, I first started becoming a teenager, go to schools, like looking for the job and get really tired and all this stuff. And that's the thing I was saying. One thing, and then like in the jobs and stuff, nowadays you got a lot of people losing a lot of jobs. It's just so bad. It's just terrible. It is awful. It's so horrendous, man. But I'm just saying, like I've been here for a longest of time, periods of time. Cause people just I was like, I'm just a good person. I don't like dealing with negative people. That's why I don't do. Cause like I just cut someone off. I was playing map like one thing, like a lot of changes all up to 10th, 11th grade, and because I'm just like the day when I was like growing up for the days they say, oh you boring on. I'm like, you know what? I'm not boring. Like I got some talk. Like I would like one thing. I don't like toxic attitudes. I just don't like it. Just it's kind of crazy. Like it's like it's shavy. Like you gotta deal with shavy people like that. You gotta be very careful what you deal with shavy people because they don't know a fact being happy. It just like listen to stuff and I'm gonna talk about like in North Carolina. I'm like this city is just getting bad. It's just getting worse, and I hate 2025. I hate this year. So that year is stressful and annoying. I mean, a lot of stuff like a lot of shooting, mass because I want y'all to just be careful because you need to get like that's the problem. You don't want to be dealing with stuff because it's just like really bad. Like remember the time I was like, okay, the day when I was like going like something happened in Target. It was a 16-year-old and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. These young cats. All right, young cats. I'm gonna tell you one thing. stay out of trouble. Because one day, parents will be involved going to jail. Parents, I'm going to talk about the parents. Parents need to do is teach the kid love and stop ignoring them. I say, don't be like Shy or Jeremiah, how he did my nephews. You need to teach your kids how to respect things. That's what you got to do. That's more important. And I'm going to talk about Japan. And yes, Japan got a lot of civil Japanese people. Good Japanese people. I love Japanese people. It's just that it's like a lot of things I was just saying that why Japan do not like foreigners that come in their country. It's just like you have to teach at home respect and stuff, because like you live in the United States. Like I remember, like, you know, a tourism and stuff. Tourists, like, you know what, I'm be going to Japan. I'm a visitor because I know how to well behave myself. I've been trained toward well with my mom. My mom was kind of good, okay, but you know, like I'm glad the good old days was the blast back in the day. It was no zombies and stuff. And then, you know, like I'm just gonna say, like, one day, guys, you know, stuff like then you got like co-workers and stuff. I'm like, okay, when I'm like, now I'm gonna talk about my job a little bit more, because like sometimes it's like, you know, you got some people, you got like teenagers, you know, you got kids, you got 20s, like in their 20s and stuff. They can like do a lot of things and stuff. And you know, that's on the simple matters. Like when, you know, when I was like talking about, you know, like they was sitting here slacking around and they can't do anything, like just be on the phone. I mean, technology is like throw away the phone, just throw away and get it. That's what I used to do, throw away with the phone, and so don't be, because it's a cost too much distraction. It just like it would cause injury, end up going to the hospital and all that. And that's the only dangerous thing you have to like. That's the one thing about it, because you know, like, and I'm gonna talk about cosplays, because cosplays was like a more thing, like, you know, just the stuff like I was just saying that and stuff. I do cosplay sometimes. Everyone, I do cosplay for fun. That's the only the eerie things I was talking about, because I'm gonna turn my comment section off, so I know nobody don't come in the chat and watch my video. I'm just gonna like go in here and just talk on the stream till all the way to 6 o'clock, because I have OBS on here too. I do still got it on there, but I'm not gonna, because you know, like I've been doing a lot of things. I do have a good day at work and all that stuff, and you know, some of this time, like it's just that, you know, yeah, I got 8 lights. They going up. My light buttons are going up, and you know, like one thing, like, because you gotta be careful about murderer suspects out here. Just be careful, because if you live the same area, because Charlotte, North Carolina, it's really the dark area about this time, and I don't like this area too, because it's just so bad over here. And you know, like one thing, it's just crazy, just that police just don't do nothing. They supposed to watch them and stuff. And they driving fast like they're on drugs and crack and stuff. And I'm like, it's just ridiculous. And you know, like the most thing I tell you is what this city, what it should be, what it was back in the day. No violence, no killing. And that's the only problem. You can't. You just need to calm your cool. And you know, that's the thing I was saying. What I'm like, okay, you could deal with something like the things where you had to be very careful what you saw. And you know, like things when you see people, when like you can't judge anybody because they're not perfect. you had to respect the Zoe. Boy, respect. Oh, you said do something right and all that. I mean, don't like just like and he say like night shift or full like night shift. Okay, we'll say like night shift. It's innocent, like they'll like and then they get an attitude. I remember one time, I remember last summer of 2024. John was, I remember John was like, he's from Chicago. He said that they getting mad over some crazy stuff. I'm like, instead of getting mad over some crazy stuff, you had that's childish. It's just like a little kid. And then you're young dog, you're in your 20s. You should have know that you old enough to you can do this and stuff. And that job is not hard to do. It's not freaking hard. Treat the great worker like shit. Like I fucking don't like this. That's fucking annoying. February, it was fucking annoying. And he don't do anything. I don't even mention his name on there. He don't do shit about it. And like one thing, and I'm gonna tell you about stuff. I will like, the things I remember. Viewers, and I am just like, I'm kind of like, I'm apologize. I'm sorry I got mad, upset. That's how I am. Dealing like, just like, we can't laugh at something. But you got to be careful. You got to treat someone in respect because that's how it is around people. Real world, but you can do it in the internet. But in the real world, they can like slap you, beat you up. You got to be careful. Don't laugh at people. Don't do it because you never know. That's how that man, I'm going to tell you about it 2 years ago. That man got upset. That guy sitting there saying nothing, but he wrote his mouth on Family Dollars. He was crazy. He did something that the starter, the adder, like, cause he'll start. He said he gonna bring his gun in school, but you have to be. You just that. What your number one thing you do? Just behave. Like, I'm just helping you out. That's all I'm doing. I'm not telling. You got to be very careful. Real life, because real life is just that things that people just can get angry at you and everything. You should just be careful. You're safe. I concern your safety. You gotta be careful because we're all good people. And it's like one thing. I'm just gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna focus on doing YouTube videos too, guys. And yes, one thing for sure. Because I be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. Because I'm gonna make a coat and a jacket probably like later on this evening and stuff. Because I really like all your viewers. I will like all you followers, all that. And you know what? We'll get here, keep on continuing the subscribers. Getting ready, getting millions of views. Working on getting it more views. And I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm not letting nobody get to me. Just like that guy said, he helped me. I said, thank you for helping me out and stuff. And I can do this. Everybody can believe in me to do this, and I can do it because I got, I love Japanese, I love otaku, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'll let y'all know that I'm a otaku. I love anime. I got anime figures in my room. I love gaming and all this stuff because, like I be doing a lot of stuff. And like things I was like, and that's the one thing I was like saying that I was like finish up Madagascar, Escape to Africa. I'm like the video is not getting a lot of comments and stuff. Like what is like I don't like talking like and stuff like I'm just like like things I'm just saying stuff like I do some work and stuff. And I'm like, ever since I lose my cool sometimes. I gotta deal with a lot of things. Like I just gonna ignore the mess, like what's like going to the stuff. And you know what? I'm gonna talk about guys. I'll tell you about Flaris too. I finally beat Flaris, man. I finally beat him on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels yesterday on his live stream yesterday, and I finally beat him. And that guy got owned, man. He got owned. I lost 3 times on Master Duels and stuff because I'm like, you know what? I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. I've been playing that game like 3 days now with the bed. That's why I don't sleep good at night because my mom come home at 11:30, and that's the only problem I had to deal with stuff like be on the live stream and stuff because I'm gonna model my character. The character model gonna be look so good, and I saw this person say some nice. I love people who say some nice things about my model. I like when you say that. It's so nice. Cause being a content, like every video, I'm gonna wear Kagurumi and stuff. I did wear Kagurumi when I was 25 years old, and I did because you know what? I'm not doing. That's why I delete TikTok. And I'm gonna tell you what's why I quit TikTok. You got a lot of like your girls ask me for love. I'm like, I don't trust the person like that gonna say something to me. I say you gotta learn to respect your love and stuff. They only care about looks and stuff. That's what they do. They care about looks and stuff. They don't know what love is. They just care about the looks. That's what they do. And that's why you got to be like, they're going to say that to you because, I feel bad, but you have to be careful. And, I'm not I'm not saying all this and all that stuff. And I'm going to talk about 2019. One thing, guys, or 2019. And yes, I was like a person, like I'm just a guy like this because I was I was a plush YouTuber one time, and I like I was doing plush videos, and then like one thing I was like saying this right here. Getting like in the media and stuff. I know you watch the video. I'm getting 12 likes. That video is getting pretty good right now because I'm ready to get high likes and stuff. Getting 50 likes on this because I might not be doing more live streaming anymore because I don't want to waste my time streaming. Because I might do more Madagascar stream. Depends on people start interested in me streaming or recording my video. What you interested with, and you know what? That's the only thing. And I'm sorry I cuss, but sometimes you gotta be respectful. You have to, because not you followers, I know y'all respect me. I know y'all do, but somebody had to, when they come in the channel, if you like something you really like, just subscribe. If you don't like, don't come in here. I mean, the video, I was like, I just like having fun on my channel. That's all I want to do. I'm like, I don't like, I don't want to deal with negative and all this stuff. Because that's kind of remind me the day, like one time, like rough years and stuff. Because like I remember when I was like talking on YouTube a long time ago with my follower, and I'm gonna talk about my time like Dairy Queen. You know what, guys? I'm gonna talk about Dairy Queen because I ate Dairy Queen because Dairy Queen's one of my favorite ice cream. One of my favorite blizzard, I would say Reese's Cups. That's my favorite blizzard. And my second flavor, I like Snickers. They good. And you know what? And they have Milky Way Blizzard because they are so good. Because I've been Dairy Queen a long time ago, and yes, I've been there because that's the thing I'm saying. Being like, because I'm gonna be going, because tomorrow I'm gonna be going. I'm going like what a schedule they get me to do stuff. Because I mean, when I started working in the hospital, when I worked there and stuff, one day, guys, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'll be doing bosses and stuff and all that stuff. I'll be doing I love burnishing better because I love doing burnishing because burnishing is my favorite job in the hospital. But like they know I'm burnishing good because they got that's the thing. I'm just saying. Got like a lot of good people. Cause then like baby showers. I mean, yeah, because they eat the whole tire pizza. Like, good gosh, they should have get like 5 boxes of pizza so they fill with all the thing. I just ate that chicken. I'm like, I know me and my friend Freddie, cause he awesome, man. He my awesome co-worker. He's cool. He from Villas Way. He's my awesome friend. I like my co-worker. They cool because I'm gonna have them when I get me a house and a car one day. I'm gonna be moving out of this house one day in the future because one thing I like I don't want to deal with especially I want to deal with toxic family too. Just as bad as toxic people. You just be careful. There's pretenders and stuff. You just be very careful what you see because I like talking down to us like little kid. Cause I'm gonna talk about 2013. Like I was on YouTube that year. Then come in here and I get upset. When my sister was alive, and my older sister, the one that I kind of like missed her, but I know she didn't have. I know somebody in the comments told me she didn't have. I know she didn't have it. I ain't brain dead. I know her because she was, yeah. When I'm saying, yeah, Nikki, she was my good sister. Every time she was my close bond growing up. Ever since I remember her, she was a great sister. She's lived with us and stuff in 2004. I was up by my middle school era. Kid, my graduating high school, she getting tired of, I'm not missing about, my mom. And yes, I mean, the way she talk, you ain't running your mouth. I mean, you can't just run your mouth on you. I mean, you a mother, you supposed to love and respect. I mean, you can't do your kids like this. Like how this family is so toxic. I'm like, that's the only thing I was saying, because I ain't gonna be talking about that, and I'm gonna skip this. Okay, I'm just gonna like saying this stuff about a lot of things. I become like, well, just like, you know what, guys? And sometimes I continue to do a plush video, but sometimes I do animation art. But I thought about doing animation, but my drawings, because I got a drawing book, because I draw on my YouTube shorts. But let's keep stuff positive in this YouTube videos and stuff. Keep stuff positive, because I want to see something positive. It's like stop saying that like words like you say cool, awesome. I want to see something like that. Polite, in a polite way. I want to see something like that. I don't want to hear like negative, all the stuff. I would like remove and block report, or like tell me, get help. Don't write something like that. It's like just like, and I might do some stuff like it's gonna be great for the video, because I'm gonna just keep proving myself I can do this content, and I can do that because I'm in that big YouTuber came in my page. Don't quit. I'm not gonna quit YouTube. I'm not. I'm gonna focus on good stuff, and I already put some rules on my stream because I did my OBS studio. Guys, I got iCore i5 computer. It's really the strongest computer ever, because you can stream your own videos on YouTube. If you have an OBS studio, I'm gonna do some Mario videos on YouTube, because I did Super Mario Brothers Wii videos a long time. I turned into a gaming channel, and before I turned into a plus channel, because the channel gonna be like have so many good stuff, but I'm gonna have some fun, and then and I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna focus on the self to just get me a relationship what I have in real life. Cause I'm like I don't want no like fake or saying stuff. Like cause they'll come here and tell me to shut up, bullying. I'm like, I don't want to deal with bullies. I don't like bullies. I hate bullies. Just like real life in 8th grade. 8th grade was a really worth time, and then she don't do nothing about it. And then like every VTuber, like, and yeah, I mean you miss out a lot of good stuff, because I was like, you know what, all these good commercials and stuff. Commercials are really good. Take you all the way back in the day when commercials like really fun back then. Because I really like those old commercials. Like every commercials are really good. Like I remember the time when Zoo Towels that came out 2000. I was in elementary school era, and when school was like fun back in the day. We don't grow up with no technology and all this stuff. Cause like back in the day, because and I'm gonna talk about Watch Hour from last year too. I'm gonna talk about that too after this. Talk about nostalgia. One of my favorite nostalgia commercials I was growing up. Well, Jack in the Box, okay, Jack in the Box one time. And I'm gonna have to talk to all my friends, all my viewers. Because when y'all go to Jack in the Box, their food was so good back in the day. It was so good. I been eating there because Nikki took me there when I was in elementary school. That's my beloved sister. I love her. And I don't care. I'm a very good young brother. And you, because you know what? That's the only thing about this, guys. When you have a sibling, you have to like you will spoil. You're the youngest. You like so spoiled. But I don't want to hear about as I'm born like that. I like that's why I'm not no little brat. Why? I mean, because I say yeah, because watch, because I'm just a 30-year-old guy. I'm a human being. Don't ever just watch what you say, like all the stuff, because I'm just like a content, like a person that I just want to like just want to hear that dumb crap, all this stuff. And it's like I want to when I've been on YouTube in 2017, like the video, because I'm gonna make some animate boy and stuff. Because I know sometimes people want some 2D VTubing and stuff, because that's the one thing to see. Because I feel sorry for the people who y'all missing all the good old days. I know how you feel. I feel sorry what y'all like, and I feel sorry for you, because I know you miss out a lot of things. It's just fun. And I'm gonna talk about my elementary school days. Selwyn, best time, but sometimes with rough edges, a lot of shit happens. I mean, you know how they promoted myself, like they get meanful. We got meanful teachers. I mean, and I'm in that time about the best time, like Friday. I go swimming. I hate swimming because that pool is so deep. I was real little that time. I felt I'm going to drown. And then I learned how to swim, and I swim. I got older. I get better at swimming too. And then that day went to Pizza Hut. All the fancy restaurants are so good. I remember going to restaurant before, but yeah, the restaurants are so good back in the day. And that's the most things you like. You go in there, it was a good time back in the day, man. Because I'm going to end this stream at 6 o'clock. Cause I got long to go. Cause I'm like, when you guys go like talking about this, like the time, it's all nostalgic. Fridays, especially like I did on Oakdale too when I was in 5th grade back in the day. And that time I go to middle school. All them days was so the best. And you know what? I'm gonna talk about the bakery cake, birthday cakes, because you can talk about birthday cakes in your comment, guys. I want to hear your thoughts about birthdays and stuff. I want to hear your thoughts about birthday. You can comment me and talk about your birthday cakes when you first got it when you were little. Mine's, I would say, the best one I had in 2003 is Stuart Little cake. I used to have one like Stuart Little 2 cake. The one had the mouse cake with a skateboard. And the one that had Marglo in it. I didn't even know the Nestor and they took that. This is a good time back in the day in them old apartments. I love them days, man. Best time back in the day growing up. Because like all the nostalgic days, because growing up, the days when things was like so good. And like all the stuff. And then 1998, because you know what? You know what? I know some VTubers I seen. Like it was the cutest one. I love those cutest because they so cute. And yes, guys, you will like the cutest VTuber, like the female. I'm like, and yes, they are. But I'm gonna tell you what, like, I'm just gonna tell you that the cutest. I mean, my pet was so cute, and I gave her a hug, but she really liked it. Everybody, when you get a pet, you always talk to them, and it's game you trust, and it's not gonna bite you anymore. I mean, that time I first got Casey, she really liked me a lot. I'm her friend. I gave my pet, so like, you know what, guys, we just like having fun and stuff, because I love talking to all your viewers about stuff, because I am going to be doing and they got a lot of viewers case because and then like like good times. Because I'm gonna tell you, I want to hear you about your siblings, how much you like your siblings. Sometimes a relationship can be bombed good and all that. It's just like it can happen sometimes, but I love the time. Like I'm a virtual reality person, and one day, because you go into the future, like what the time, what your day, like this, yeah, because like I ain't gonna be talking about government shutdown and stuff, and then getting pissed off with that shit and stuff. Otaku take away. I was like so mad. These VTubers are weird because I'm just like saying stuff. I'm gonna talk about Twitch too. I quit Twitch, guys. I did quit because I got tired of like same way you deal with teenagers. All of them like be on there like Persona Girl, like Queen Mayonnaise, and yes, you need to be careful about her too. She's a bully, and I don't mess with people like that. Like, and it's just like just evil and like pure evil because I don't mess with that user. I don't like just call me trash. That's another thing. That's what you had to treat people with respect and don't call me trash. That's why this arrogant. I'm gonna talk about this in general. Principle. Treat like if you arrogant, people ain't gonna talk to you because when this arrogant attitude that you come to, that's just a lot of exaggerations. Like, and you do this in real life, call someone trash. Better watch what you say in real life because people can shoot you and they get angry. I'm for real. Do not say stuff like that. That people don't say stuff like that. It's disgraceful. It's very disgraceful and despicable. And it very is. And I don't like that attitude. It's disgraceful. Just like I remember I was on PlayStation 4. I was like, man, like LaDon Pelcher. I think I remember that dude. I remember like one time I was on YouTube and he was like talking to me on there. I'm like, dude, I mean, I was a content creator. I'm like, you know what, guys? But the good old time. I know you may miss out all them good time too. Cause if you have never got a chance to miss all you love the nostalgia, hey, the blast. That's amazing time back then. Cause I'm gonna be cooking me some food one day after this stream, and I'm like, okay, I'm get it too. And then like I was going on content, like what I what, and like, cause like a lot of views are growing from my channel and stuff, the watch hours and stuff. And I'm gonna talk about my watch hour from last year before this because I remember like I'm gonna talk about this, everyone. I'm gonna think about I'm gonna be for real with you people. I'm gonna be for real. I'll be for real, anyone. And yes, I'm gonna tell you one thing about like I talked to my mom about the room and stuff, like that store. Like my sister's room was so fucking messy and stuff. It was a messy. And yeah, I got a gaming desk for my live stream and stuff, everyone. And yes, I have that because it's just crazy. Like it's really fucked up and it's just like disgusting. Like the room that feel a lot of shit with junkie and stuff. Like I'm like, and then and then she talking to me on the phone, says she, and then like it's just crazy, like what you go through stuff, and that's why I don't like Taurus. Taurus is like I know I'm a Leo. I'm Taurus, like with a little toxic attitude. Says that I'm not gonna do it. And I was like, I'm kind of mad because I like the salvation. I'm supposed to get all this shit in that room and stuff. That was kind of that just made me frustrated. Summertime, that 2 months it is, and it's already October already, guys. It is, and I don't care. Like it just, and you know, like one thing, it's just like crazy, you know. And then like one thing, and sometimes I like my content, like I was growing up, and then like, and then like one thing back in the day, like back, like gosh, you're missing out a lot of stuff. Like oh, that was her in the background. I don't know what's her name. I think it's Ro Bellamu, like a funny looking cow VTuber, and yes. You're missing out a lot of good stuff. Probably remember you were a little, probably seen this because I was like 10 years old. It was a good time. And because like stuff, because like things like psychosis and stuff, but I'm going to like talking about this. I'm going to be doing stuff. I'm waiting for my animate figures coming up real soon because I'm getting ready for that. And remember, guys, and when I'm get ready to go to some stuff, like, because like the stuff when I get like 1,000 views in that video, and I'm like talking to like, okay, I get a lot of things on my videos, but I will say stuff, and when I'm getting ready, and like one thing, guys, for sure, when I'm like going on to make another next content, I'm be making. Oh yeah, because I might be making the videos early in the morning because I'm trying to beat this algorithm, and it's like yes, and I might watch hours. Like I almost got in the middle. I was this close to make it to the watch hours, man, and that's the problem. I was trying my best to get up there, and ever since I was like getting up here, and it's like I was if my watch hours had went up, I'd be so happy. And then when sometime last year, after the power went out because of the outlet in the back, well, I'm also depressed and not happy, and I got a lot of depression, and I'm very, and that's the only fucking thing. Like you gotta be very like you like casualties and stuff. And then like you can't talk to people in type of way. You don't do that. You don't never talk to people in type of way, man. You have to respect people. Don't talk to anyone in type of way. Don't talk them down when they get. We are human beings. That's all we are. And I'm like, I hate when somebody like that. We just like I'm like, that's the only thing. I was like, and like any videos I would make, like I will, and then that's the only thing. Oh, I don't care and all that. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you do this in real life, okay. If you do this in real life, this instant, people is gonna slap you and beat you up. What are they gonna do? That's why I'm just telling you the truth. Don't talk to people in type of way like that. That's wrong. That's bullying. That's disgraceful. Don't do that because I'm not gonna be tolerate that too. Don't do that. That's wrong. I'm just a nice guy, and that's why I'm like get these comments, like comment some videos, get more views and stuff. And we were like, let's just stay a lot of positivities, and I'm gonna do some guinea pig for my VTubing guys. I'm gonna do that one day because I'm just gonna have some fun. And we're gonna do some good. We're gonna do a lot of content for fun for all followers want to see. And you know what? I'm gonna talk about some stuff. And and you gotta like, and it's the number one thing. Never mess with somebody who very rude and racist. Don't mess with them. Cause that clown. Because just stay away the clown. Cause he ain't no good. And I'm like, we're all good people. And we ain't doing bad. We ain't putting out no knife and no gun. It's just that you have to like do good. Because ever since when I was like going on there and stuff, like being a content, like go out and stuff and stay in house and say that's why I stay home a lot, because I got because it's crazy out here. You got shooters out here and all that stuff, because you gotta be very careful. And and sometimes, and I was like a kid back in the day, and one of my friends are so looking up for me, and we're all gonna do some good content. And I'm gonna talk about this when the stream is getting more likes and stuff. We're gonna get some more like buttons going up, and then we're like doing a lot of things to have fun. And I just like did it, and then it's not exercising the trailer. I lose some weight, and like learn science and all that stuff, because that's the only thing I was like, and like everything stuff, like getting my content more support and all this. And then like we're all gonna have to do some like going to have some real fun. And guys, well, one day we're gonna be like saying stuff to your viewers and all this. Remember, like, cause like the things I'm going to explain about this, but one thing I want to say, like, what I'm going to do, like, because I'm getting really tired right now because all this talking and stuff. I'm going to relax and stuff, because you know what? I'm just gonna have to tell you, because when I'm great, I'm gonna end my stream. I'm gonna in my off stream. I'm gonna start making my new V-tubing models with the guinea pig, cause I will call it Guinea man. Oh, good name. I'll call it Makoto Guinea. Makoto would be a good name. Makoto guinea pig. I would create that, but yes. And I want to say thank you for watching the video of the live stream. And I'll say goodbye. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna say goodbye to this model, Dash Zero, the Carolina hamster, not exist anymore, because I'm gonna have my adult life. But don't worry, you'll meet Makoto the guinea pig. Yeah, pretty awesome.